Hi everybody, it's Tammy at the library. Welcome to story time. It is feeling nice outside right now, and so we are going to read some books about spring. This one is called Spring for Sophie. When will spring be here? Sophie asked her mom. Spring comes slowly, her mom told her. How will I know when spring is coming? The first way to tell if spring is coming is to listen for it. When you hear the birds start to sing their songs to each other, that's when you'll know spring is coming. That's what spring sounds like. So Sophie listened. She listened in the mornings when she played with her sister in the snow, and she listened in the evenings when she helped her dad collect wood for the fire. And at first, she couldn't hear anything except for how quiet the world was when it was covered in snow. But one day, she walked with her mom to get the mail, and she heard the first chirps. Every day, there we go. Every day she heard more and more, first the chickadees, then the mourning doves and the robins. Soon she could hear all kinds of birds calling to each other, announcing that spring was coming. But outside it was still snowy and cold. How will I know when spring is getting closer? Sophie asked. You'll have to use your feet, her dad said. When you start to feel the ground getting softer and muddy, that's when you'll know spring is getting even closer. That's what spring feels like. So Sophie paid extra close attention to her feet. When she walked in the woods with her dad, the ground was still slippery and hard, and she had to hold her dad's hand. When she walked shadow with her mom, everything still felt icy. But then one day, the ground felt softer than before, and the snow was slushier. And pretty soon her boots started sinking into the ground instead of slipping on top of it. Sophie felt spring getting closer. But it's still not spring, Sophie said. And she sighed when she had to put on her hat and gloves to go outside. How will I know when spring is really here? Well, Sophie, you will have to use your eyes and your nose to tell if spring is here, her mom said. You'll have to watch and wait until you see the snow start to melt. And you'll have to wait until the air begins to smell like earth and rain. That's when you'll know spring is here. That's what spring looks like and smells like. So Sophie watched. She watched as the ice melted off the lake, as the snow turned to puddles in her yard. She watched as flowers pushed up from under the ground and showed their stems. And she watched as new moss covered the rocks in the woods. She saw the world turn from white to green. And then one day, after the snow had melted, Sophie smelled the air. She quickly put on her rain boots and raincoat and ran outside. Sophie looked up at the sky as the rain started to fall. Sophie, what are you doing? She heard her dad call. Sophie stuck out her tongue to catch the raindrops. Now I know spring is here, she called, because this is what spring tastes like. All right, our next book is called Snow Rabbit, Spring Rabbit. When snow falls to the ground and the trees are bare, everyone knows it's winter, including the rabbit. Some fly away from the cold. Some have a long, cozy sleep where they live. Some swim to warmer waters, while some have thick, woolly coat have a thick woolly coat. They can stay in the snow. Some gather extra food for the winter, while some travel far to find things to eat. Some stay very still, while some keep busy, moving fast and staying warm. But when the snow has melted and the trees are in bloom, everyone knows it's spring, including the rabbit. Welcome, spring. The long Arendelle winter was finally over. Anna thought of a great way to welcome spring with a picnic with her sister and her best friends. Olaf was especially excited. "Oh, I just love springtime," he said to Anna, Elsa, Kristoff, and Sven. "Everything is so nice and fresh and springy." Well, the friends walked to the perfect picnic spot. They stopped to admire the signs of spring. Olaf took a big sniff of some flowers. "Hachoo!" "Careful," Elsa warned the snowman. "You might sneeze your nose right off." Sven made friends with a colorful butterfly. Kristoff looked for shapes in the fluffy white clouds. Elsa and Anna noticed a pair of birds that had just migrated back to the kingdom. "Welcome home," Anna said. The fresh air felt so good, Kristoff and Anna decided to run. "Bet I get to the picnic spot first," she teased him. Soon the blanket was spread out and everyone was ready for the picnic. Anna unpacked the supplies. She had brought plates, cups, forks, but no food. "Oh no," Anna cried. "I forgot the most important part of the picnic." Just then it started to rain. "A spring shower," Olaf cheered. "I just love spring showers." It will probably pass soon," Kristoff said hopefully. But the shower quickly turned into a downpour. The friends huddled beneath the picnic blanket to stay dry. "What else could go wrong?" Anna said. The rain soaked through the blanket. As the friends got wetter and wetter, Elsa came up with a solution. She used her ice magic to create a gazebo with a waterproof roof. Everyone rushed inside. Now, out of the rain, Anna realized she hadn't forgotten all the food. She brought yummy chocolates for dessert. Everyone agreed that was the sweetest springtime picnic ever. It's spring. In April, the robin began to sing and tell the rabbit it was spring. The rabbit hopped and thumped his feet. To tell the deer, the air smelled sweet. The little deer ran with the bunny. To tell the duck, the sky was sunny. The duck swam off and gave a quack. To tell the cow, the leaves are back. The cow let out a long moo. To tell the horse and flowers grew. To tell the horse that flowers grew. The horse went trotting down the lane. To tell the rooster, watch for rain. The rooster gave a mighty crow. To tell the mouse, there's no more snow. The mouse just made a tiny peep. To tell the birds to start to cheep. Then all the birds began to sing. To tell the bears, wake up, it's spring. Happy spring, everybody. See you next time.